Dorina, is there another like moment or scene that sort of like, I guess, tipped you over the edge of hatred?
Well, since you just mentioned the whole scene with the afterlife, let's start with why Jack could have fit on the massive plank. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. We're going to talk about this. And I know it's been debated. And I know Mythbusters, I believe, even made an episode about it. And James Cameron replied to them and said, I don't care. Jack had to die. We know what James Cameron was trying to do here. However, there's even people that have done this where they both fit perfectly well on the massive plank and they're even playing cards. And on top of that, Rose had the life jacket when she could have given it to Jack. So I don't understand any of that scene. I was very angry by then because I was already angry at the fact that it was 3 hours and a half and I really had to pee and there was no intermission for some reason during this movie, in Mexico at least. And so, I mean, I'll never let go. Girl, you did let go. And you also let go of the necklace worth millions of dollars that could have helped the earth. That's another thing that pissed me off. So it's all related. And also talking about the afterlife scene specifically. So we're supposed to think that she's going to end up with him in heaven and they all welcome her. What about Grandpa? What about like where is Rose's old lady's husband? Like that
See,
he
that's
died.
the
Like
other thing.
what is
I
that?
don't.
Like she's supposed to see him for like two. Oh, sorry. Continue, Jacqueline.
I actually think it's Jack's baby. Like, I didn't see how many kids. They only showed one kid, right? And one grandchild.
Okay, so you're saying that Jack got her pregnant, and okay, but still, I gotta side with Doreen on this then because it's still then this guy was living with, was married to her, presumably loved her, and was raising a kid that he might have known wasn't his, but I don't know how often. Can you imagine being like the rebound and just hearing about this watery Jack all day and night? She probably calls him Jack in the bedroom and he's like, hey honey, you did it again, you're coming back again, and she's probably into like weird fetishes like, no, let's get ourselves in freezing cold water and then make love, and he's like, honey, you got off the ship, okay, I'm not gonna keep doing this.
I love the idea of Rose being like a cold water fetishist.
Yeah.
Oh, where is that movie?
Hey, I bet it's been made. I
Make
bet
it
it's been made.
happen. Well, there's that great song that Paint did about like what happens to the Disney princesses after Happily Ever After, and like people accusing Belle of bestiality, and the fact that Jasmine is probably like Aladdin's probably locked up for terrorism. So I'm about seeing the unhappily ever after of what happens with Rose after she like maybe she does have, maybe she only has sex in the back of cars. I can see
That's
that
true.
too.
But also, I mean, what about do you think Grandpa is just waiting in heaven? Like, where is she? She just died. She's supposed to be here. Who is this Jack guy that apparently she's reuniting with that she only knew for 2 days? And also, I didn't know she had all this money on this jewel she threw in the ocean, and I had to help support our kids. And she just threw a bunch of millions of dollars in the ocean, and she just kept it to herself this entire time. So just saying.
Also, how was she like financially independent? She walked off of that boat with a jacket and a diamond, and she was just like living life without having to sell that. That diamond lasts a day.